旋从弹，再也不能和谐。哦，请不要闪躲出微氛围，你已不再是我的谁，分开不必那么迂回。我更继续只会更受碎，不要任性的像小孩崩溃。Baby, it's better this way. Ooh, if I just let it go. 你何必要在乎我的眼泪？向前走连头都不会。我宁愿要结局不伤悲，既然这结局不后悔，后悔已不期挽回。我也是受罪，袖子另一憔悴，交织只会感觉更卑微。谁都不是谁的傀儡，拥抱不死的真理和破碎。Baby, it's better this way. 既然这结局不后悔，后悔也来不及挽回。我也是受罪，袖子另一憔悴，交织只会感觉更卑微。谁都不是谁的傀儡。
Good morning, Uncballers.
爱情是那种很经典的故事，能说很多遍，也随着时间慢慢老去，你会懂很多遍。有时候想成为你，用你双眼来看这个世界，就能把你锁在视线，因为你是我的世界。有时我想用你的口来喃喃自语，聆听你的温柔来整理我的思绪。我以为我们不会变掉，年轻的约定，怎么你先变老？我怎么瞬间离开 Paradise？ 也除了雨没别的会从天上掉下来，夜空虚占了你的味道，跟我聊得来。She wanna be my Caroline, but I just 跳的 wait the line， 是我的毛病，是我放不下你，太害怕失去，才把错误握得更紧。下一个无能为力，会更无能为力，像个恶性循环，我们终究无能回应。
Good morning, Uncballers.
OK， 我懂了，先不论我的痛苦，也撇开那些付出着你我有目共睹。Been gone through the same situation, but you gonna make it different, huh？ 用不同的方式讲同件事情， huh？ Don't talk about love when you know it ain't real。别说你懂我 ，cause you don't know how I feel。但放心，我这辈子不会怪你，在我心里的你还是这星球上的唯一。总是跟自己形成对立，搞不清楚爱你还是恨你。可能这是双子座的毛病，总是觉着不定，但我绝口不提。But you know me, I'm just doing me。也或许到了明年应该放了你，我闭上眼睛无法停止 wondering， 给我什么方法好让我去忘了你。So if you're gonna leave me like that, and why you gonna say that? And here we go again, I know， 但我都没说，因为我相信。But why you gonna lie like that?Why you gonna break my heart? Cause I believed it. 你说的我全都信。So if you're gonna leave me like that, and why you gonna say that? And here we go again. I know， 但我都没说，因为我相信。But why you gonna lie like that? Yeah, why you gonna break my heart? Cause I believed it.
Good morning, Uncballers.
还是树影落地，思念还是这个城市的语气， 飘荡着身躯，自顾自老去。青春一条路到黎明，那时我的世界只有一个你。
Alright, we've got Patrick Star leading. I think that's Boston Unk. He's just changed out his hat for a non-Boston hat. Patrick Star putting a pretty good lead on top of Boston Unk, taking the first set, taking the lead in the second set. Boston Unk there's 2 points. He's got 3 points to pick up here. It's 23 now. Leftover balls puts them at 27 to 36 at the half. It's not a bad score. Boston Unk can still take this second half. Put himself tied up to 1-1 sets. Patrick Star is a pretty tough opponent though. Patrick Star coming out to a strong start on the 2 board is not going to help Boston Unk's case. He blocks the slam, but he hasn't blocked that 6 string yet for 12 points, just hanging out on the board. Patrick Star is not even going to bother with it. She's just going to go deep, start sinking some 3 balls, and it's quickly getting out of hand here. Boston's losing his ability to catch up. I mean, he has a possibility of 1, 2, 3 string, 3, 6, 12, 21 points, 24 points on the 3 board available to him. Would put him at 50 to 63. It's almost doable. 2 more points puts him at 52 to 63. Yeah, it might not even have enough points. That, ooh. The miss would have sealed it, it seems. Honestly, doing the mathematics here, I don't think Boston Unk can even recover the set. I think if Patrick Star gets anything else, that pretty much decides it. They do get points for leftover balls at the end, but considering he'd have to sink pretty much the whole rest of the board, 5 and 4, 9 balls he'd lose. Put him down to 3 balls extra. Math's not mathing here, folks. It does not seem like Boston Unk is going to recover here. I think this pretty cleanly goes to Patrick Star. Just not sure the players have done that math yet. Boston Unk not willing to give up, wanting to get his reps in. I don't blame him. I'd do the same thing. Personally, I'd want to sit at a table with Patrick Star for as long as humanly possible myself. Ooh, she's going to get one stuck up there. It's not going to help Boston's case as he knocks it in for her. Gets the 6 string for himself, but it's not really what you want to see anyway. Patrick Star playing with her food, throwing her last ball. She gets that in. It's going to go down to 1 shot per ball for Boston Unk, and at that point, I really don't think... I mean, even now, I don't think there's enough points on the board. I think he's just cooked. Patrick Star almost looks bored. She didn't wear her red coat today. She didn't think the aggression was necessary. She's just here to have a good time. She's wearing the warmest jacket she has got, and she is already hot. Boston Unk, not even getting practice reps in, honestly. Put it in the hole, buddy. Let's See what happens here. Nope, he's gonna go for a nice little stroll in the park across the 3 board. Not gonna find a hole though. Patrick Star, the bank shot's not gonna land. See again. Yeah, this one's done for sure in favor of Patrick Star. It's gonna be 2-0. That'll give her the game. That's gonna seal the deal on Boston Unk. He is gonna get dropped. Let's see who comes in to be his opponent. Ooh, Blinky? I do believe that's Blinky. Blinky's gonna come up and give his best shot now. And, ooh, who else but a handsome bunny to come up against him? Exciting stuff. Let's see. My mistake. This is Patrick Star. By the translations, got Patrick Star versus Blinky. I did think it was weird that Red Jacket's name was Patrick Star. I figured it couldn't have been. That checks out that it would not be. So unless they haven't changed the name yet, this is actually Patrick Star. Makes me wonder what our friend from before's name was actually. Last game, Boston Unk went down pretty handily. 2-0. Blinky's gonna open up with a decent start here, kind of all over that 2 board, keeping their options open. He's gonna start filling in some of those blanks. There's a 5-piece for 10. Take those. Does he get the grand slam? He doesn't. Up to Patrick to block here. Let's see if he can stop this string. And he can. 2 points for him, but even more important than that, stops our buddy from getting 28 off the grand slam. So 2 points for himself, but really saving himself from 28 points. Doesn't matter. Blinky on the aggression. Just going to push the 3 board 2 in a row. Going to take 9 points off of that. Patrick Star tries to retaliate. It's not going to work out in his favor though. Going to find the back gutter pretty quick. My frames are in the garbage. My internet is dog shit. I apologize for that. I don't even know if you guys can see the stream right now. Chances are you can't. Apologize for that. Blinky's name is Yinzi. He even seems that's a Blinky type name even. Okay, Blinky took the first half of the first set pretty handily. Oh, now they're changing stuff on the scoreboard. Ah, so that wasn't Patrick Star. She was Patrick Star. I knew that. Just had a feeling, man. Yeah, this guy's name is Xiao Shuai. Let's see. Google Translate can get in there. Xiao Shuai. We're gonna have to come up with a better name for this guy than that. Just gonna call him Glasses for now. Blinky seems like he could use some glasses, or at least some, I don't know, some eye fluid. Get him something in there. And he's gonna string together 4 on the 2 board. It's a handy 8 points. Take that any day of the week. Decent block on Glasses. Could have been better. He's hyping himself up to start hitting the 3 board, and he'll go skipping like a stone over a pond. Not gonna sink anything. Blinky needs to keep his eyes a bit more open if he's gonna get that 5 string on the 2 board. And Glasses is gonna find the 3 board. And he's not gonna find a follow-up. Blinky, though, will find the edge of the board. And still can't find his string. We can do some quick math for Glasses' nephew here. Let's see. 3 board still oh, actually, let's see if this lands. It's not going to. Second stuck ball for Blinky. 3 boards still got 3 pockets left. He's got a 2 string for 6. Not going to happen there. He's got a 2 string for 6, a 3 string for 9. That's 15, and then a 4 string for 12. 12 and 9, 21. Not going to matter anyway. Blinky's going to take a slot. At this point, mathematically impossible for Glasses to come back and take the first set. So the first set's going to go to Blinky. Glasses is just going to take a couple warm-up shots as he looks off camera to see if they're calling the game already or not. And we're just going to see if Glasses has it in him to take down Blinky in the second set. Yeah, Jess, that's the problem. That's the only reason I haven't done this before. My internet's been really bad lately. It just keeps lagging and cutting out. Every couple minutes it just stops. So I apologize for that. Do my best. It's also like, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's so frequent, it's so annoying. I don't know. It's happened ever since I got a new modem. It affects like literally everything. Like it reminds me of when I first had internet in like 2005, when I used to connect to Wi-Fi with a LAN stick. Like used to plug a USB stick in that gave your computer internet, and that was really bad. The stream's also like 2.5 minutes behind, despite the fact that I didn't set any latency. So unfortunately, you're not gonna hear me respond to you for another like 2.5 minutes, which also sucks. The entire production value here is rock bottom. If I had any other way to set this up, I would. Blinky's going to take the first set, as expected. A strong 67-26 showing. Glasses is going to have to show us what he's made out of. I'll tell you what I want to know, what's made out of his shirt. It looks comfortable as all hell. Where can I get one of those? He's rocking a comfy looking shirt. I mean, just look at the cut on that. I mean, the collar looks great. The fit looks nice and loose. He's going to take the rock, paper, scissors duel and start off with the first shot. Let's see what he's got in him. He's going to go for the classic two-board start. Let's see if he can string together some shots. And he already drops. Not too good of an opening. I mean, you're given an entire board in front of you, completely empty, and you only land 2 shots. It's not what you want to see. Blinky's already going to block half of the 2-board away from Glasses. Almost blocks the other half too. He's just going to string together a 4-piece for himself anyway, instead. And a 3-string for 6. He's off to a fire start. This is the way Glasses would have liked to have started his round. Instead, Blinky with another strong start. Glasses is laughing it off. He's like, I know I'm not performing today. This is not what I want to see. Laughter quickly fades into a stoic kind of self-disappointment. He's just going to giggle it off though. Blinky though, no laughter, no smiles. Just trying to keep those eyes wet. That's his main priority right now. And going deep for the 3-board. Glasses isn't going to find it either. Blinky sinking more of the 2-board. Now it's a good thing that Glasses landed that mid-ball in the beginning. Otherwise, Blinky would be on for a grand slam. He's going to start going deep. Seems like Blinky is still dominating the board. Glass is doing whatever he can. A lot of these strings are split up, so this is not going to be a high-scoring half. Blinky still has like a 3-string for 9 points on the 3-board. Glasses is desperately trying to block. Yeah, that probably sounds like a better idea, Mr. Uncball official. If we can like do the cast from the Discord or something. I don't know, I'm gonna play with my modem later. Maybe I need to switch out like a coaxial cable or something. I don't know. They they sent me a new modem. They sent me a new coaxial with it, and I didn't switch out the coaxial because I didn't feel like running it all the way to the wall. It's a long wire, so I just plugged in the old coaxial. I doubt that's actually the problem, but if it is, I'm gonna be really angry. But I'm also gonna be mad if I like don't try to do that first. So I'm going to try. Maybe I'll do that tonight when I go to bed. I'll swap out the coaxial and see if that does anything. But it's been really bad, like the past month. Just every couple minutes, it just completely cuts out. You know, I'll be playing a video game, kick me out of that too. Sucks. Blanky gonna take the second set here too. It seems. Glasses. He's down to 2 balls. It's only 1 pocket left on the board. He's not gonna get it. It's only worth 3 for him anyway. It's splitting a string, puts him up to 25 if he sinks it. 1 ball left over, 26. Blinky will go to 32. Blinky will take it anyway. It doesn't even matter. No point even doing the math. Blinky takes down Glasses. First half of the second set. Patrick Starr makes an appearance with the stick. I have to wonder, that looks like is that not just a fishing rod? What kind of a stick is that they're working with? Yeah, I think the easiest way to do it, like I have Streamlabs set up for Douyin, like just streaming it from Douyin to YouTube. And then I have Streamlabs capturing my Spotify audio, my mic audio, and just going from there. And I have it like set up to stream to both horizontal and vertical. I think if we did it through Discord, the only thing I'd be able to do on my end is just talk through Discord for the commentary. But everything else would have to be done on your end, otherwise it's going to be off of my internet. Like even if I stream it to Discord, it's still going to be laggy because it's coming from my stream, right? So you'd have to pretty much set up everything on your end that I have set up. Oh, Blinky's actually going to put himself in a really bad situation here. Glasses has an opportunity to slam the 2 board. Blinky had a ball there, but he knocked his own ball out of the way. Let's see. He's going to give up on blocking the 2 board and start going for the 3. Really. Slamming the 2 board worth 28 points. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 7 times 2. 14, double it, 28. So slamming the 2 board, pretty difficult to do for Glasses, but it'll give him 28 points. Pretty much seals the set unless Blinky goes wild on the 3 board. Seems like Glasses is just trying to set up a block just to stop that 3 board runaway from happening. He'll get his wish too, sinking that 3B for 3. He's going to go back to trying to get his Grand Slam on 2. Blinky going to have to change his strategy too and go for the block, and he just misses it. Will not be getting it for free. Glasses still going to have his opportunity here. And taking an opportunity wasted as he completely whiffs another shot. And Blinky won't make it either. Getting a ball stuck up there actually. See if Glasses can recalibrate, and he cannot. At least his ball will come back. Kudos to him. Blinky, again, he doesn't have the eye drops. Oh, that was a wild shot, Glasses. What are we doing here? We're professionals. Get it together. Blinky's still not going to be able to knock his own ball in. What is going on? Glasses still not figuring it out. He's had about 10 shots now to sort of figure out how he's going to get it there, and he hasn't. He'll clear out Blinky's ball. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He's giving Blinky a ball back. Probably suboptimal, even. Blanky! Blanky won't get it in either. Gets the ball stuck right next to the A-hole. And Glasses finally gets his slam. Look at that triumphant pose. He's proud of himself for that. 28. Add him up. Put him up there. Wow. He's looking back. He can't believe it. He's not going to do the math on it. All he knows is it's a lot. Yeah, let me get you that Douyin link. Check it out. Watch as the illusion completely falls apart here. Whoa. Shot, though. Didn't quite put as much tender love and care into it as the beginning shot. Boston putting a little too much tender love and care into his, sends it straight to the gutter. Craftsman says that gutter looks pretty cool. I want to put a ball there too. Shouldn't have done that though. He's down to 2 balls. And now, well, why not just go down to 1? That seems like a good idea. Boston will get himself 3 points. He's still got a comfortable amount of balls. He's going to get himself a 2-string for 6. Takes the lead over Craftsman. He's down to 2 balls now. Gonna miss. Well, where's that? Yeah, he's got 2. He's hiding one with his other hand. He's palming it like a magician. Doesn't want us to know what's up, never letting us know his next move. I don't blame him. Those are the types of tricks you need to get one over on Craftsman. Alright. Boston Unk and Craftsman both trying to see if you can get the ball to go through the board. Doesn't seem like no matter how much testing they do, on that regards, doesn't seem like it's gonna get through. Oh, and he gutters his last ball. That means Boston Unk, I do believe he has to fire what he's got, and that's it. He'll miss. Should get one more shot. Doesn't get the ball back once his opponent's out. He's going to go for a cheeky little 1. Gets a 3-string. Picks up 3 points with his last ball. I guess that's about as good of a result as you could ask for. Puts himself up. Not what I would call a comfortable lead, but a lead nonetheless. That's pretty nice. Take what you can get against Craftsman. I mean, the guy is a menace if you've seen the other streams. This guy pretty much runs Crystal Ball. So, yeah, he puts the Unk in Uncball. I mean, with a cut like that, you know, he's got the freshly trimmed lawn. This guy is the name of the game. Winner of the rock, paper, scissors. Gonna go to Boston Unk. Wastes no time getting deep in the middle of that 2 board. 3 in a row, gets the 2, then the 4, then the 6. That's 12. That's quick maths. Gonna miss his opportunity for the 4-string. Okay, I can't help but feel like Craftsman actually undershot that and then it ended up landing in the 1 board. He's not gonna get his follow-up though. Boston Unk, a little bank off the 3 board. Cheeky 4-stringer for 8. Misses the follow-up. 22-47. He's starting to extend that lead, but nothing is safe as long as that 3 board sits completely empty. Okay, oh, and the block's not going to be successful from Craftsman. Gets the ball stuck. Boston Unk says, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really want anything to do with that. I'll block the 1 from you anyway. Overshoots the block. It's a tricky situation to be in here. He has to go for that right side pocket, but... Oh, knocks his own ball. Does it stay stuck? And it stays stuck completely vertical. Puts... Oh, Boston's in a tough position. He's gonna help. Oh, but he lands it himself. It continues to roll. They'll both take 2 points off of the play. Blocking the grand slam, though, Craftsman. I'm not going to say he's happy with it because it still looks like he's going to drop the set at this point, but he's got to be satisfied with blocking the Grand Slam in such a fashion. Boston Unk doesn't care. He's going to keep going deep though. He's going to keep landing balls. He's going to get some stuff up there. Craftsman, he's like, you know what? That 3 board, that looks pretty good. Let me get some up there myself. Boston, nice, lands it in. A little easier to knock his own ball in here. Won't even, skips right past it, gets himself the 3 string. He's racking them up now. And a comfortable first set for Boston Unk. Seems like no matter what crafts see if Craftsman's actually going to sink it. One of these days he doesn't. Cleared his own balls out. He'll get one back though. Good for him. Craftsman's going to get his slam on the 1 board. That's 14 for him. Sets his sights on the deep ball. Is going to get it immediately. And a second. Should have just gone for that from the beginning. Why are we wasting time with the 1 board? If you're such an American sniper, should have just gone deep from the start. Boston Unk still looking for this 3 string. He's going to get 3 balls stuck there. I mean, come on. Free those puppies. Nope, it's going to overshoot. I mean, come on, buddy. How much is it worth? Might as well go for the 3s. He's going to set them all free. Does he get them back? It seems like he will. He frees those. He gets his 3 string for 6 points. Craftsman doesn't seem... Craftsman seems like there's some rules. He's going to throw all the balls away. Craftsman not happy with him getting the balls back. And he's going to tell him to toss them. He's going to gutter his own balls. What a tragedy. You're going to have to throw them away himself. You know, it reminds me, I flew across the country to Oregon to visit some friends, and I was going to bring them some fresh New York bagels. And I got them a dozen bagels and a pound of cream cheese. And TSA made me throw the cream cheese away. They said it was a liquid. I had to watch as the TSA agent threw away an entire pound of fresh New York deli cream cheese. And that reminded me of that right there, just watching Boston Unk have to dump 3 of his own balls that he had stuck. Dump them into the gutter. A little bit of back and forth. Honestly, I think Craftsman didn't expect to get caught off guard in that first set, and now he's a little tilted. Honestly, the sportsmanship is lacking here. Boston Unk seems to just be having a good time. Craftsman is stressed out, though. His life is on the line here. There is nothing more important to him than this Uncball tournament right now. And he is not happy about any opportunity Boston has to inch ahead. That stress is going to carry over into breaking his first shot. Boston Unk, though, overshooting, bouncing off. Ball getting stuck on the gutter. Don't let Craftsman see that. He'll probably tell you it's a gutter ball or something by some sort of strange regulation that we don't know about. Don't want that to happen. Craftsman. And it seems like that stress is accumulating compound interest because he still can't sink a ball. Maybe wax those puppies up or something, put a little extra spin on it. There you go. It's like he can hear me. Gets one in, goes for an easy shot, boosts his confidence a little bit. Now he's blocked the slam. And never mind, miss a layup. And Boston, oh, was that over the line? I don't know. Well, Craftsman's not losing his mind, so I guess not. Short ball. Alright, and after some elbow greasing with the rules, some hard-fought regulation rousing. Let's see. Yeah, Craftsman gonna be able to take back a set. Stealing those 3 balls away from Boston. A controversial ruling for sure. The people will be up in arms about it as soon as they find out about it, if they find out about it. Personally, I'm confused about it. I get the logic. You know, when one player runs out of balls, the other player enters a sort of like sudden death, where when they throw a ball, they don't get the ball back. But in that case, he had 3 balls stuck. He freed those 3 balls during his sudden death. Normally you would get those back because they're not guttered. But I suppose once you're in that sudden death mode, you don't get any balls back no matter what. I don't like that personally, but I guess whatever it takes for Craftsman to win. You know, he came dressed to win today. He's in the red camouflage to match the background of the stream to try and hide himself. Considering the how difficult it is to see him with the camouflage, Blinky probably can't see him at all. That guy only gets 2 frames per second when looking forward, so Craftsman's probably invisible to him. Where he's not invisible right now is this board. He's sinking him. Alright, Boston Unk with an opportunity. Lands in the B hole. Blocks a bigger string. Gets a 3 string for himself. That was 4 into a 6. Then he's going to start going low. Tries to block the string on the 1 board. Won't be able to do it. Craftsman finishes off his 4 string for 8 on the 2 board. And then keeps stringing on the 1 board. He's going to get a 1. Not going to be able to secure that 4-string there. Gives Boston Unk a chance to block. He can't make it. No good. Off the peg. And the block opportunity wasted, as Craftsman is going to be able to sink that 4-string. Boston Unk now has to resort to violence. Goes deep for 3s. 10 behind now. Follows it up. Gets the 2-string for 6. 4 behind now. Next one takes the lead. Gaps it. Only gets 3 here. Down by 2. Down by 1 even. Does he get the 4-string? He doesn't. Oh, but he does bring it back. Gaps it. Gets the 2-string. That's 6. Can he get the Grand Slam? He can't. Grand Slam would be 30. Craftsman's got to block it here if he wants any hope of winning this half of the set. It'll also put him out probably of the entire set. Not as easy as it looks, though, to sink that Grand Slam. Unk sitting up straight for the first time today. So you could tell he's getting serious. Seems like Craftsman bettered his last ball on purpose just to give Boston as few shots as possible. Boston really locking in here, sitting up straight. Eyes wider open than I've ever seen them. He's only got 3 shots to sink this Grand Slam. If he does, we can call this game pretty much over. Gets a ball stuck, gives himself an opportunity to knock it in if he shorts it. And he shorts it, hits the board, keeps it tied 31-31. Personally, I think that's just good tactics out of Craftsman. I think he sunk his ball in the back gutter on purpose just to put Boston into that sudden death mode. Boston not able to make the most out of his opportunity. That Grand Slam again would have been 30 points. We could be looking at 61-31 right now, practically locking Craftsman out. Instead, we're looking at a tie ball game. 31-31, 1 set apiece. It's pretty much a new game. Whoever takes this half right here, right now, takes the whole shebang. This one is quite literally for all the marbles. Let's see what they can do here. Craftsman only going to be able to get a 1-piece chicken McNugget. Boston, on the other hand, sinks the 2. Let's see if he can string something together here. No, gets the ball stuck. The response from Craftsman is to go shallow. 2-string on the 1 board, 2 points. Then bricks his next shot. Boston. Almost an air ball. Shoots it far too wide. Hits it off the last peg on the 2 board. Speaking of too much power behind it, Craftsman as well. Not bad. Boston overshot, but because he had that ball stuck, they're able to ricochet, get it in for the 2-string, 4 points. Gets a solo ball in for another 2. Overshoots, but somehow hooks it into the D. It's another split shot for only 2 points. Strings in, 3-string on the 2 for 6. See if he can get the 5-string for 10. Not going to be able to get it. Get 3-string for 6, though. He'll take it. Grand Slam opportunity for 28. Doesn't make it. Gets the ball to roll back down. Now it's all up to Craftsman. Block the Grand Slam, and he does. First try. Blocks the Grand Slam. Takes 2 points for himself. Oh, but he's not even able to string together a run in the 1s. Boston Unk, though, nice guy, helps him out, gives him the 3-string, but also sets up a block for himself. Now I'm going to start shooting deep balls at the 3. And he's going to get one right away. And running away with this. This is Boston Unk's game to lose. He's going to get one stuck. Yup, Craftsman. Disappointment after disappointment mounting up. He's got to know he's a better player than this, but he's not going to have an opportunity to show it. Not right now. Boston Unk strings together a 2-piece. He's going to be up by 24, an irredeemable amount. Craftsman gets a 3, knocks Boston's ball out of the way, but it's another split. Only 3, gutters a shot. Not going to have the opportunity to follow up with a 3-string in the 3 for 9. Boston instead going to go for the short ball, gets the split on the 1, rolls the ball all the way down to block the string on the 1 for another solo 1. Confident now that he's blocked the strings in the 1 board, he's going to start shooting deep again. This is a 9-point opportunity on the 3 board for Craftsman. That'll only put him at 51. It's not enough. It doesn't matter. Boston's going to sink it anyway. That's game. Boston's looking for the handshake. Not going to get one out of Craftsman. Not going to get one. Craftsman wanted Boston to dump all his balls in the gutter earlier, but more than happy to take shots himself here now that he knows he's lost the game. Gets another point for his record, I suppose. It's going to be game in favor of Boston. Returning to the table, it's gonna be Glasses in the comfortable shirt. Really gotta ask him where he got that shirt. That's gonna be the first fan mail we send in, I think. I'm just gonna have to ask him, where was that shirt you were wearing? January 23rd. What was that shirt? I suppose actually over there it would be January 24th by now. First fan mail we'll send in. Ask him where he got that shirt. It's a nice shirt, man. Not gonna lie. Patrick Star in there. Not in her signature red jacket. She's going for the warmth today, and it paid off for her when she took the first set. Glasses, though, got spanked earlier. Doesn't seem to mind. Patrick Star off to a start on the 2 board. And not off to a start anymore. Glasses gonna go for some easy layups in the 1 board. Feeling good with his practice shot, goes for the 2 board, gets one. Strong shot, goes for the far side, hits a peg, sends it off into the stratosphere. Not gonna score any more there. Patrick Star on the other side of the red ball for his solo 2. And doesn't manage to string together in 2A. Glasses, another opportunity here. Gonna sink 2C, blocking a string opportunity there on the far side of the board for Patrick. 2 points, strings together a 2-string for 4, but also donates a 2-string to Patrick, knocking the blocked ball down over into 2D. Only leaves 2D open. No big string opportunities there. Patrick Star, pretty good block on the string on the 1 board. Leaves her whole side open for herself. Glasses doesn't seem to bother it. He's going to go deep, sink 3A right away, split that board in half, and then he's going to shoot quite possibly the worst shot we've ever seen. That ball's going to go nowhere, had no spin on it. He's just testing the slope of the table, honestly. Another in the 3 board 2-string. 3-string in the 3 board for 9. Patrick Star vibing at. Don't know why she's vibing. Glasses seems enthusiastic about the fact he completely bricked a shot. Patrick Star takes the opportunity to deny the grand slam. Takes 3 points for herself. Sends another ball out. Won't be able to get the 2-string there. Glasses gonna overshoot on the 2 board, not gonna get much done there. It's battle of the bricks now, as neither competitor manages to sink a shot. Patrick Star not pleased with the way that that ball went in and out like it was picking up burgers. Glasses, he's going to get himself stuck too. Now, I've seen this somewhere before. See if he manages to get this. Probably not going to make it in there. And the competitors, they're forgetting just about how much spin they have to put on the ball to actually get it to move laterally. Glasses finally going to sink that 2-string on 2 for 4. Gutter balls, a shot going towards that last gap in the 3. Patrick Star decides, you know what, I'm just going to take the easy string opportunity on the 1 board. Don't know why I didn't do this sooner. She gets a 2-string, then a 3-string, then a 4-string. That is 9 points. Then she'll get a ball stuck. Won't be able to finish off that 5-string. And then Glasses decides, you know what, actually I am good at Uncball. I'm going to send that 4-string on the 3 board down there with my last ball. And the half is going to end with 40-22. Glasses in the lead. Not what you would expect seeing this matchup. Glass is going to take a sweet time cleaning up all of Patrick Starr's hair off the table. Kind of disrespectful. I would have just left it there, pretended I didn't see it. Kind of mean to let her know that she was leaving the place an absolute mess. Maybe that's why the balls didn't go so straight, getting a little caught up there. And it's Glasses to start off. Ooh. And he demonstrates just how bouncy these balls can be as he hits about every peg on the 1 board without finding a pocket. Okay, Patrick Star is going to get off to a start. Gets one in the 1 board, gets one in the 2 board, gets a 2-string in the 2 board, sends another towards the 2 board. Doesn't manage to get the 3-string, bounces off the peg, comes back to her, doesn't look too happy about it. Glasses gonna go off, get an easy shot into the 1 board, block the string, sends it deep into the 2, overshoots it. Gives the opportunity back to Patrick Star to continue that string in the 2 board. Doesn't get the string in the 2 board, but will get another solo 2-point shot. And another solo 2-point shot after that. She's gapping herself here. Can't get the string off that either. Hits it off the 3 board, banks it back to herself. Glasses gonna get a ball in there in 2A. Stomp a string opportunity. Then lands it in 2C. He seems to be capable of playing the game when he decides it. Lands one in 2B as well, a 2-string for 4, and completely clogging up the 2 board. And then completely breaks a shot on the 3, and what a 50-50 type player. Sometimes he just can't even get the ball up the table length, and then other times he just puts it exactly where he wants it. Seems like a smurf to me, like he's intentionally trying to keep the game close to affect the betting odds. That's what I would think, if there were betting odds. Okay, Patrick Star gonna get some balls deep here. And never mind, gonna send one right back to the bottom of the table after that. Glasses. Can't get over how comfortable that shirt looks. I'm really jealous. It seems like it's really soft. Really, like, big and flowy. Like it just looks really comfortable. He just looks like he's really comfortable. That might be the secret to his success right now in this game. He might just be shooting so well because he is so comfortable. Patrick Star, on the other hand, looks like they're freezing. Wearing a bubble coat in an indoors environment. Probably going to get some hand warmers in those pockets next game. Another short ball with about 5,000% spin out of glasses. He'll sink it this time. Another one. No good on the 3-string attempt on 1A. Gonna get the ball stuck instead. Patrick Star deep will land 3C for 3 points. Sends another one deep. Overshot. Gaps the open C. Comes back down the table. No dice. 39.55. The options are limited. Glass is not going to help his case by getting a second ball stuck on the 1 board. Patrick Star gets a ball stuck on the 3 board. How many points are left on this board? There's a 2-string for 6 on the 3 board. Wish she will land now. Puts her to 45. She's down by 10. There's another loose 3 points on the 3 board. There's a 2-string down there. Not enough points to come back in this first half. Second half, rather, actually. Scratch all of that. Doesn't even matter. Glasses will secure a string of 4 finally after getting 2 balls stuck. And that will send the first set in favor of Glasses. Patrick Star. Seems like they're going to need to warm up. First set going to Glasses in an uncharacteristic fashion. Not to smack talk Glasses, but I am a huge Patrick Star fan. Would expect them to take it. Doesn't seem to be the case tonight. We'll see what happens. Still plenty of Uncball to go. Glasses in the world's most comfortable shirt will get off to a pretty standard start. Not as many balls you'd like to see sunk on a wide open board. Patrick Star, on the other hand, cutting into the 2 board deep. I missed the follow-up though. Would have been nice to land that, kind of lock Glasses out of a decent string. Instead, he's going to take another attempt, but can't tell if that was far too short for the 2 board or far too long for the 1 board, considering the spin he went on it. I was assuming that was meant for the 1 board. It's a lot of spin on the 1 board. That's a 2 board shot for sure. Overshoot that though. Maybe not enough spin that time. Patrick Star to the 2 board. Whew. Off the a-hole peg and over the rest of the board. She can't believe it. Glasses. Seems like he's like, yeah, you know what? I actually also can't land shots. Isn't that crazy? And she's like, yeah, it's crazy. He'll immediately follow that up by landing shots. Patrick Star, purse in the lips, not in the head. She's like, you know what? Not bad. I'll take it. He didn't string anything together. She'll take a 2B. Follow it up with a miss. Not going to get much more than that. Still single digits here. Glasses is yawning. Yawning like it's too easy for him. Scores a difference of 2. I think I'd pick it up a little bit more before I started yawning in my opponent's face. Patrick Star in and out of the 2-hole. And back in. Loose 2-pointer. Tied up at 7 now. Lands 1 and 1C single for 1 point. Starts to go deep. Lands it in 3C right away for 3. Puts her up. Ooh, another overshot off the pegs, down the board, into the gutter, gone fishing. And Glasses will miss a 3-board shot himself. Patrick Star, the redemption shot, lands in 3A, not going to string it. Sends another one up into 3B, strings to 3, that's 9. Sends another one up and coasts over the 3-board, shares a smile, says, isn't that just to be expected? Glasses overshoots one straight into the gutter. Patrick Star, on the other hand, will skip one over into 3C. Not going to get the 3-string, 4-string just yet. Taking the solo 3 points. Looks for the grand slam. Not going to happen. Now they're in a good mood. They're getting real jovial. She's unzipped the jacket. Opening up the jacket, smiling, laughing at him. Probably trying to use some feminine wiles to throw him off his game. And it's working as she slams the 3-board. Glasses, he's going to say, damn, I really let that happen. She's up 59-7, now 69-7, 71, 73. They're just giving her free points. They're just slamming buttons out there. Glasses staring at it going, man, I really shouldn't have gotten distracted by her smiling at me and let her slam the 3-board, because now this is an irredeemable lead. The second set all but guaranteed for Patrick Star. Let's see if Glasses, he's going to have to get a little bit of a 3-board slam himself if he wants to bring this one back. Won't even bother. They've gone and fucked up the scoreboard. Reset the whole thing. Let's see if they remember what the score was. I doubt the competitors even remember what the score was. And they're laughing about it. They're like, was that the score? I don't know. Was that the score? I don't know. They don't know what the score was. I don't know what the score was. What I do know, though, is that shirt looks extraordinarily comfortable. It's like long short sleeve as well. Like a medium sleeve comes down right above the elbow. Was that a little fan going? I saw a little air going up his sleeve. It's just a really comfortable looking shirt. Anyway, Patrick Star off. She's sinking plenty of balls on that 2-board. Gets the 1, then the 2-string, then the solo, then a 3-string. And, ooh, in and out of the 2D. Glasses, he's got to really pick it up here. He's got to pretty much immediately slam the 3-board and then clean up the rest of the board. He's going to go for some easy shots. He's going to block on the 2. He's going to get a single ball on the 1. He's going to go over the 3. He's not going to make it because why would he? Patrick Star gets the ball back. She's going to go over the 1 board, just clean up some of these easy shots, just give herself a cushion, guarantee that she can lose this set. Doesn't get the 5-string on the 2 board. That would have pretty much been the nail in the coffin. Glasses confidently going for a 3, and his shot downtown will get off a stop early. Not make it all the way. Patrick Star, on the other hand, sends it into the stratosphere, down the back gutter. Glasses, a little redemption on the 3A. Strings it together with the 3B. Strings it together with the 3C. An opportunity for a 4-string. Oh my god, he nails it. Patrick Star can't believe it. Glasses, I think he should have taken an extra second on that shot. It looked like he was just riding the momentum a little bit. If he slams that 3-board, that's 30 big ones, but no! Gets denied by Patrick Star. She said, alright, kiddo, you've had enough fun. I'm not gonna let you slam me like that. And bring it back. That would have put it 76-90. Still would have been a tough break for him. Don't even think there's enough points on the board for him to have brought it back anyway, but she's like, you know what, purely for the stats, purely for the analytics, I'm not going to let you farm me like that. I'm going to make the game look like it was a lot less close than it actually was. But this was 1 ball away from being a 10-point game. Don't let them fool you. Patrick Star, she's going to take the set. I can see that she got away with murder. She's gonna zip the coat back up. I was right about the strategy. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh, Patrick Star running the rock, paper, scissors again. Scissors looking like a strong choice tonight. Sets are all tied up, 1-1 Patrick Star against Glasses. Glasses in the world's most comfortable shirt. Had a comfortable lead in the first set. Drops it in the second set because of Patrick Star slamming the 3-board in the first half. Has an opportunity to slam the 3-board himself in the second half, but misses out on that opportunity. Patrick Star taking that second set, ties it all up now. Off to a strong start. She's going to get a single in the 1-board, a single in the 2-board, then a 2-string in the 2-board, another single in the 2-board. Put yourself up to 9. 2-string in the 2-board. Let's see if she can bring it all together now. She can't. She'll overroll it, but it's still a 3-string in the 2-board. Sends another one. Can't quite stick it. No slam opportunity yet. Glasses. Chance to block. Oh, can't quite make it into the B hole. Off the peg. Out the table. Patrick Star still on a slam chance. Overshoots it. Bounces out. Glasses. Still looking for the block. Still the obvious play here. Won't go anywhere. Gets the ball stuck. Patrick Star decides, you know what, let me clean up some of these easy points on the 1-board. Almost misses it. Goes for the 2 again. Overshoots it. Actually helps Glasses' ball. Gets in there to block the grand slam. Her facial expression says it all. She's not happy about it. She still has an opportunity for a 6-string though. 12 points. Not a bad bargain. Dozen eggs for the cost of 1 golden ball. Won't go for it though. Goes for 3 instead and misses. Glasses will take the opportunity to block that string. No more 12 points for you. 2 points instead for Glasses. Shoots a 3-ball to follow up. Makes it. Patrick Star still comfortably in the lead in the first half of this third set. Owning most of the 2-board will do that to a man. She's going to take some deep shots here and gets stuck. Glasses, tough shot to make. He wants to get the 3-string here with 3A, but he doesn't want to knock Patrick Star's ball into 3C on the opposite end. Giving her a string. Oh, no string, but giving her the 3. Denying his own 4-string. It's a tough spot to be in here. He's got to kind of perfectly nestle this ball and almost does it. Patrick Star overshoots. It's lucky she didn't knock Glasses' balls in. Knows it. Glasses sends it far too short. That's not going to get you what you want. Patrick Star goes deep. Not deep enough. She looks over it. Glasses is the one that should look over it. She looks a lot happier now that she watched Glasses brick the same shot 4 times in a row. She follows up by guttering her own ball. Glasses bounces his stuck ball in. 3-string for 9. Patrick Star accepting the good move by her opponent, showing her props with a little head bobble. Sends the ball deep. Oh, rolls the wrong way off the peg. No 3C for her. Glasses gutters his. Patrick Star another opportunity and short. It has got to be a little bit annoying to miss the same ball 10 times in a row. But she won't miss it in 11th. Sinks the 3C for 3. Now it's the one board to fight over. Her last ball will split it perfectly down the middle. No big strings left for Glasses. He's just got to go for some easy layup shots. Some 2 strings. Won't get it. We'll get a single and another single. Yes, the 2 string. 1 hole left. 2 balls to do it. Won't do it with the first. Take your time. Sends the last one in. Underpowered. Won't get it. 27-23. The result of the first half of this set. Glasses can enter this second set. He's down by 4. It's not exactly a large margin. Let's see what he can do with the red balls. It is the weaker side of the table if you're right-handed. We'll see if that has anything to do with it. Practicing that backhand. He's like, no, I promised that was a practice shot. Let me get another, and he won't. Patrick Starr is ruthless. She looks calm, collected, locked in. She looks like she is just going to throw some balls, and she is fully expecting them to land in between some pegs. And they will, for the most part. After a good start, a single 1, 3 single 2s. Gonna make a 3 string of 2s now. See what else she can do. 2 string of 2s. Owning that 2 board. A 3 string of 2s. Grand Slam opportunity on the 2 board to seal the deal. The Grand Slam on the 2 board for 28. That's pretty much going to seal the deal. And what up till now was an extraordinarily close game is blown wide open with the Grand Slam on the 2 board. Glasses is going to have to go home in defeat, being slapped down. Going tit for tat with Patrick Starr just to get walloped at the start of the second half of the tie-breaking set. What a tough break for Glasses. A tight battle is going to end up in complete embarrassment. Patrick Starr just farming points. Glasses turns around. Can't believe what he sees. In the blink of an eye. A 70-point lead. Insurmountable. Not enough pockets on the table. He's into the sudden death mode as well. At this point, he's just padding the stats. Craftsman. OG. Standing off to the side with the stick. Looks like he's ready to beat Glasses over the head with it if he does anything wrong. Looks a little too excited to use that stick. Not going to get that ball back. We learned that earlier. He's very stingy about that. Okay, at least Glasses can feel better about landing some balls in. You know what? I bet he feels good enough. He's going to go home in defeat. Patrick Starr. It was a tight game. Back and forth. Really close. And then all of a sudden, in the second half of the third set, slamming the 2 board on her first opportunity to play. Absolutely obliterating him just like that in the blink of an eye. He'll have to go home knowing he was so close to victory, but at least he'll go home knowing he has the world's most comfortable looking shirt on. I don't think I'd mind going home if it was in a shirt like that. I'd probably crawl straight into bed without taking it off. It is both classy and modern. It is stylish, and at the same time looks like it could be pajamas. It seems like it's probably finely woven out of the laughter of children. and perhaps dyed by the tears of angels. That is just a really nice looking shirt. Forget about a jersey. I just want that t-shirt. He looks like he'll get another opportunity to play here. They've run out of competitors that are losing games. They have to recycle him. He's fully warmed up. He's now up against, and I kid you not, Google Translate says, just mommy. That's all it's got to say. It's glasses up against mommy. I'm not calling her mommy. I'm sorry. That's not what she's gonna be called. We're just gonna call her. I get. She's too old to be. She's too old to be auntie. If it was a guy, I'd call them pops. So I guess it is mom. I guess it is mommy. Hey, yike. That's Whew. We could do better. We'll workshop that. We can do better than mommy, even if that's her actual name. Well, whoever the hell she is, she can't land any shots. It's the first time I've seen her. Glasses, on the other hand, I mean, where was this when you were playing up against the big dogs? Putting an all out on the board when it matters the least. Grandma, she's gonna get some shots in. They donated her 3 points for landing a ball in the 1. String of 2 in the 3 board. That's not scored correctly either. Solo 2, which they're not going to score. A string of 3 in the 2. Or 6 isn't going to be scored properly either. I don't know who's doing the scoreboard, but it's got to be their first time because they are not on top of it. It's got to be like a Make-A-Wish game. I just don't see the competitive nature here in Grandma. I think that's just somebody's mom that wandered onto the set and they said, you know what, let her play. She's earned that much. Well, while this farce continues, I'm gonna go grab a drink.